Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back. This is a sample video for our latest podcast episode, number 117, which is a news desk response.
That's right, we respond to a few news items that were sent our way by some of our listeners, including plant-based milk company Oatlist's controversial new television ad campaign in the UK targeting dads.
That was absolutely fascinating. Love talking about that. We also discussed whether meat lovers should be paid to go vegan.
An article authored by Oxford University asking the question, is a vegan diet healthier? 5 reasons why we can't tell for sure.
That got us hot under the collar, didn't it?
It did.
We also discussed Katy Perry announcing to her millions of followers that she's almost ready to go 100% vegan.
That was an interesting response.
Of course.
There's been an avian flu outbreak in India that we talk about.
And a vegan restaurant in France has been awarded a Michelin star. How awesome is that?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed this short sample, and to listen to the full episode, you can join us on Patreon, which is linked in the description below this video.
Thanks so much for watching and listening, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye everyone.
Bye. Okay, third video is called No Thanks. I'll have to leave your reaction in. Luca, this is so funny. You've got tears in your eyes.
Yeah, look,
that was really good.
This makes me appreciate life. Like this kind of humour.
Yeah.
This reminds me of Joaquin Phoenix's acceptance speech for winning the Best Actor at the Oscars, where he said, you know, at our best, humans are like, along the lines of infinitely creative, that type of thing.
Yeah.
I feel like this fits right in there.
Yeah.
There's just so much creativity in this video production. I mean, it's 28 seconds and I'm crying with
literally
laughter.
got
It's so clever.
Yeah.
It's so clever. And humour is just so important.
It is. It's perfect. It's perfect to describe... it's perfect to convey this message in this situation. I mean, dairy is such a serious topic.
Yeah.
And yet to be able to spin it and put this angle on it is really clever. And I just find it so effective. Remember how I said that last video in particular was a little darker, a little bit more serious?
Yes.
So there has actually been, I mean, here we are. We've just praised this campaign, 5 stars, think it's wonderful. All good to go. There's actually been some strong backlash.
I'm not surprised. Anything anti-animal abuse.
Well, it's not that it's anti-animal abuse, though. That's the thing. I was quite shocked to read what the backlash was about.
Okay.
I did not expect this. So let's take a look at an article from the Metro.
Oatly Milk defends new TV ads as outraged viewers accuse them of mocking alcoholism.
Did you get that feeling at all?
Not at all.
It didn't enter your mind?
Not at all.
No, I didn't either.
If I could just share my gut feeling about this before we even read this article,
Yeah.
It's that people will look for any excuse to play the victim to take the attention away from the real victims. The cows aren't even on the radar here as long as people continue to position themselves as victims in some way.
Yeah.
And I also think...
I agree with you.
This, as we said, this is like a form of digital disruption.
Yeah.
So the backlash is good because you want a reaction. It doesn't matter whether the reaction is one of condemnation or one of praise. It starts the conversation that needs to happen before any change can take place.
Yeah.
Next article. Meat lovers urged to go vegan for 3 months for £50,000.
It's quite a headline, isn't it?
And it's a huge amount of money.
Pros and cons to this. I'm kind of torn on this because I can see that it's a good little marketing thing. It creates a little bit of buzz and it creates, this article's been written about it, a bit of social media hype, right? I get that. But should we really be paying for people to stop being violent? I feel like it trivializes what's happening to animals. Do you know what I mean? Would you pay anybody to stop committing violence to any other group on the planet?
Yeah.
I'll pay you £50,000 to stop abusing children, to stop abusing dogs or eating dog meat. Would we do that?
Yeah, I hear you.
So I'm kind of like,
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. The only thing they're saying in the article, there's no information on the nutritional quality of them.
That's a lie.
How often they're consumed by vegans and how these plant-based products affect long-term health. And yet there's that Stanford University study published in August last year showing that Beyond Meat lowers some cardiovascular risk factors. Remember, our number one cause of death, people, compared with red meat. So we do know these things, and you're not... Why didn't you put those in the article?
Because they're being paid. Now, your veins are popping. You're going to have a stroke. Calm down.
See, they're working me out. They're killing me, these people. They're killing me. They're my number one cause of death. God.
Oh, that's awesome.
Reason number 5.
Oh, there's more.
I know, it's the 5th and final one. Individual versus population risk. To get conclusive answers on the overall health impacts of both short and long-term vegan diets,
listen to Luca on that Vegan Couples podcast.
Including the types eaten today, we will need more information. This means collecting data in people following different types of vegan diets in different countries and tracking them over long periods of time.
Bugger off. And you know, while this is happening, 2,000 animals are murdered a second. 2,000.
That's right.
No one gets... That's why I hate talking about health for this reason.
I know, exactly.
It completely takes the victims out of the picture.
Exactly. So for me, the read between the lines takeaway message to readers is that a vegan diet is a gamble with your long-term health until we have decades more research. And by that time, as you pointed out, trillions more innocent, vulnerable animals, most of whom are babies, will be needlessly murdered, and animal agriculture will continue to drive climate change and in turn irreversible damage to the environment, which supports all life on our planet, such that we may very well face the extinction of our species. We need more studies though. And this from the same Oxford University that published a study in 2018 showing that eating a vegan diet could be the single biggest way to reduce your environmental impact on Earth. She told her 109 million followers on Twitter, I'm about 95% ready to be 100% vegan.
Oh my God. What's that mean?
And asked for fans to offer their support.
Okay. I'm almost ready. I'm 95% ready to do 100% the right thing. That's just a really funny way of putting it. I'm about 95% ready to 100% stop eating dog meat and stop supporting and paying for the exploitation and violence towards dogs. I'm almost ready to not put Labradors in my mouth. I've cut out Chihuahuas. I'm good with Cocker Spaniels. I've just got those darn Labradors. They're just so tasty, aren't they?
They're so addictive. I could never give them up.
It sounds ridiculous, but that's essentially what she's saying in a way. And yet at the same time, I'm pleased, obviously, that she's open to making this change, that she's almost there and that she's talking about it. So long as she doesn't flip.
Until she flips like Miley Cyrus did.
And so many others.
I've got no faith whatsoever.
I know.
And again, we're also equating going vegan with a diet.
I know.
Rather than a stance against animal abuse and exploitation.